my name is Owen and welcome to a brand new video here on Blurb. As you guys may have noticed, I haven't really been making any videos recently for the last month or so, maybe more than that actually. And I ought to explain why that is the case. Very difficult really for me to make this video because it's something I really don't want to do. You know, I've got so much ambition I would like to do, but my circumstances have changed. As you guys have known, in one of the last couple of videos I mentioned I've got a baby on the way. The baby's due on February the 2nd. He could be earlier than that, and being a first-time father, there's a lot of things I've had to think about and a lot of things that I'm having to do. One of which, saving money, being more with my partner, you know, looking after her, making sure she's okay, spending more time with her to make sure that she's happy and safe, going to scans and what have you. And I just haven't had the time to make a video. Not only that, circumstances have changed where there was a massive falling out with the car group that I was in. So yeah, that's had to take up some of my time to sort out. My health, I had tonsillitis, and then obviously my hair situation, which hasn't improved as of yet. There is a little bit of improvement, but relatively minor. One of the patches, my first patches, which was on this side, is starting to grow white hairs, so there is improvement that way. Other than that, I've just been prepping and getting myself ready for being a father, which of course is a massive job for anybody really, is being a father, especially a first-time father. You know, it's full-time work, if you get what I mean. It's not something that I can do part-time, it's full-time, and that's with any parent really. So I've had to take a lot into preparation to sort that, basically. So I've had to cut down on my fuel bills, cut down on phone bills, sort out other bills, insurances and what have you, with the Corsa being gone. There's a lot in the background going on that I just haven't been able to make any videos for, really. And then there's also the other thing as well. Now the Corsa's gone, there's not many videos I can really make. Obviously I have the Insignia, which she is now on 63,114 miles, so I still do the mileage. But there's not many videos I can really make anything on. I don't have that opportunity at the moment because I'm tied up with everything else, whether it be trying to get a flat, sorting out bills, drama that's been going on in the background as well that is personal, and I just haven't had the time. And I know for a lot of people that's no excuse really, because some people who are parents are able to make videos still, but mine is not so much as an excuse. I haven't got anywhere to live other than my family at the moment, my parents, and my partner lives a good half an hour away from where I live, you know, which that takes up most of my time. And it's going to take up most of my time for a long time. So videos are cut short because of that, but also I don't want to make videos for the sake of it. You know, yes, I have an Insignia, yes, I could do stuff to it, but I haven't got the financials to do that at the moment. So this is my explanation really why I haven't made any videos. The second part of this video is also relating to my Insignia. It's been a year, well, over a year and a half. Oh, battery low. It's been over a year and a half since I bought, well, I say bought, to correct myself to some of the people who are going to comment at the bottom of this video. The day I picked this car up when I took the finance out, it's been over a year and a half, and it's as an update basically. The last update video was relating to after the incident I had with the chain, and touch wood, it's been 13,000 miles since, touch wood, it's been okay. I've treated it to a good wash today. I've given it a full tank of diesel, which at the moment states I'm going to get 700 mile range from. Well, 689 instead. But this car's been doing me well on the diesel. My only complaint is the steering wheel, really. The steering wheel, I don't know how you can see it. Probably can't really see it, but it's starting to wear down in the corner. But other than that, the car is doing perfectly fine. It's comfortable for me and Sarah. It's big enough for me and Sarah and our kid when he arrives. There won't be any more videos on the Astra J, because there's nothing really to do with it, really. It's just a 1.6 Astra. Everything we've covered I did with my Astra. So there won't be as many videos coming out anytime soon, guys. But obviously, given my circumstances at the moment with being a first-time father, it's to be expected. So there will be some smaller videos being released here and there, but it won't be a regular occurrence for the time being, anyways, until things. So I know when I can manage with what I've got, basically. So if I know my bills are going to be okay and I don't need to do overtime and other things, being that I can go out and do something, I can modify my car in any way, shape or form, whether it be putting new number plates on it or what have you, then I might I might do videos on them. My last video was celebrating my 150th video that I ever did on YouTube. And we're on 500, I think, 595 subscribers at the moment, which for my 150th video, 4 years of doing Blurb, I haven't yet taken off. But I still appreciate what I've got. And although this is a small YouTube channel at the moment, I hope one day we can do some daft things before things turn completely electric. Hopefully I'll have my hair back then. Anyway, so I think we're going to go for a little drive. But first, I need to hydrate. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to shoot any B-roll footage of the car, other than obviously the static photos that I've already static videos that I've already done. And that's because with me driving around and hauling things in my car, I've broken my tripod, which is fun, but I just need to sort myself out with another one. I do have another one, I just need to see if an attachment will fit on it. But in terms of the Insignia, is there any updates at all on what it's like? Well, I will do a more in-depth video of the Insignia in terms of what it's like as a daily driver, but in terms of my perspective at the moment, it's a decent car, and it's certainly really good on fuel. You know, it's saved my wallet quite a few times. And got loads of people walking in front of me as my parking sensors decide to bleep. No, it's certainly saved my wallet quite a few times, especially with the rising fuel bills. So I'm quite lucky I decided to go for this car. It had its teething problems with its chain. There's no hiding away from that. But since I've had it done, I know, well, I service it every 6 months anyways. It's due for its next service in December, which is fun because that's when Christmas period is. But in terms of pick up and go, it might only be a 1.6 diesel, but it'll keep up with quite most modern cars. It's not a race car. I never bought it to be a race car. I never bought it to be sporty. It was more so I was thinking far ahead. I could have got another sports hatchback. I could have got something else quicker in a diesel format, but I thought practicality at mind. Smaller 1.6 diesel, good on fuel in comparison to the 2 litres. I love my Vauxhalls. I love the Insignia when it first came out, first and second generation. This generation in particular, even though it is part PSA, but nonetheless I love the car. I'm not as much of a fan of the facelift version of this variant as I am the variant that I have, but it's perfect for what I need it for. In fact, even when I bought this car, the person who sold it to me at the dealer said perfect for a pram in the back of this car, and well, over a year and a half later, you're right. I'm going to have to fit a pram in the back. Wrexham's very busy today, so I'm having to stop here, there and everywhere for traffic lights. Biggest bane of my life. But in terms of a daily commuter, this car gets me to where I want to be very comfortably, happily, and it's not boring to drive either. I mean, realistically, no Vauxhall is boring to drive, because you always have that anticipation of whether you're going to make it to your destination. But I'm a glutton for punishment, what can I say? But in this car's instance, apart from the chain, it hasn't failed to get me anywhere. Touch wood. It's had 4 new tyres on it. It's had the brake pads done. That's the only thing I've had to really do, other than service it every 6 months. But in terms of the drivability of the car, have they changed? Yes, they have. It's still as comfortable as when I bought it. It's still as easy to drive as when I bought it. The only thing, obviously, over time you get to learn is the gear ratios on these Insignias. You get used to what it likes and what gear it doesn't like to be in. Oh, there's a Silver Corsa B going to pass me. W reg. Clean, silver as well. This is the thing, I miss my Corsa dearly. I really do. I was told by the chap who has it that he tried to crank it over recently because he hasn't had time to do anything with it. The engine had absolute 0 compression, would not start at all. He hasn't had time to do it at the moment because he's got stuff he's having to do, apparently. Not sure what detail that is, but maybe that car will go back on the road again in future. Time will tell, I suppose. But yeah, I'm going to miss that car. I am. Many fond memories with it. My first proper car that I actually modified. I mean, my Vectra I did a couple of bits with, but they weren't technically modifications, they were just superficials, like your wheels and painted front grille and stickers. I mean, so is my Corsa in a way, but I did a lot more with the Corsa. And I had a lot more fun with it. And I hate to say it, but it was probably the best car I ever owned, that Corsa, despite what happened with it many a times. But it gave me so much fun, so much pleasure, inviting friends over to help me fix it, etc, etc. That was the point of the project car, and that was the point of my Corsa. You don't really get many pleasures than that. Having your own project car, driving it around and having fun, inviting your friends over to have a beer and fix it. There's no greater pleasure than that. Maybe one day I'll have another project car and my son will participate. We don't know yet. Maybe that's something to come in the future. But not quite yet. There's a little while to go yet. Anyways, guys, I would normally say at this point of the video, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Except for me, I feel like, well, there wasn't really much done in this video, other than some nice shots of the Insignia, nice and clean, and me driving it and telling you some updates. But I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I often get comments that my videos are boring. This one probably is. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for understanding. I hope that the support continues with everything that's going on. I mean, the videos are going to take a long time to come through, predominantly because of my circumstances, which I am excited for, to be truthful with you. I am very excited to be a dad. Very excited. It's going to be difficult, but I'm excited. I thought I would never be able to have kids. There have been many a times I've had my personal issues, personal problems, and events that have happened to myself. And I never thought I'd be able to do it. I'd never thought I'd be able to make one. And here I am, 3 months, less than 3 months away from having my son. It's a proud moment for me. And I suppose you guys have been on the journey from my first video that I ever made to this current one. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to thank you guys for the support. If you like this video, if you like this channel, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the very near future. Take care and stay safe.